You know, this is just me letting out my real-time thoughts. Mm, I don't know, bro. I think I should be out here letting out my real-time thoughts. You know, talking about my perspectives about what I've learned. Stuff like that. I think I think we this life, man. We are just trying to look for the answer at the wrong place. In the wrong place. We are all looking for answers. We are all looking for answers in this life. But we are looking for answers in the wrong place, at the wrong place, and at the wrong time. That's why we kind of we are stuck. You know, that's why we feel stuck in this life. That's why we don't actually feel like we are getting it. We are getting what we are we are trying to do what we are doing, because it takes time, it takes patience, it takes dedication, it takes spirit, it takes personal will to build something that no one has built before. It takes time, it takes it takes effort, it takes energy, it takes ourselves to build something that no one has ever built before. But we kind of in a hurry to get the answers, to see the see the results of what we're going after. We don't actually calm ourselves. I know we don't calm ourselves, and we don't we do not have the the patience, the courage. We just wanting after answers, and that's one of the wrong method approach in this life. Hmm. You don't If we are that realistic as we human being, we should know that everything in this life is it's all about process, it's all about time, it's all about growth. There are some things that is not being done in a day. There are some things that can never be done in 2 years, 3 years. You know, it takes process, it takes growth, it takes evolutions for all those things to actually happen. Without those growth, without those evolutions, without those, nothing is gonna articulate. Nothing we ever achieved. We'll be another calm with ourselves, calm with our growth, calm with our journey, with our evolution. Because we should try and look it from our realistic perspective. I mean, from when we are being born, we should look it from that perspective. It's growth. You don't just become that person in a day. You don't just become that you in a day. That person, that you that you are saying. You don't just become it in a day. It's growth. Your mother will have to breastfeed you, have to give you the nutrient that you need for 6 months before you can grow, before you can start to have vigor and strength in you, before you can start to open your eyes From there, you celebrated your 1 year of age. From there, 2 years, growth, nurturing by our mothers. From there, we start school, we start our kindergarten. All those things. It's all about growth. If you are, it's I mean, it's when we kind of like, oh, we've grown to ourselves, like we have grown enough to now say, oh, I want certain things. But if you are that patient, you will have seen patterns. Although that thing that you want, you actually want it. You actually want it. You see it and you visualize it. Yeah, you want this thing. You want this kind of thing to happen to you. You want this kind of impact in your life. You want this kind of change in society. But it's not just gonna happen like that. You have to give it time, you have to give it growth, you have to give it evolution, you have to be steady with it, you have to be dedicated with it. With time, growth will shape out, because growth is actually invisible. Growth and evolution, change is actually invisible to the person that is wanting it. But there are some certain things that you develop yourself into, that will be doing without seeing the result or seeing the results. You know that you have to be doing it consistently. You have to be doing it. You have to be showing up every day, so that growth that you are wanting, that change that you are wanting, it will inevitably happen in a day. It did just not happen that day. It is the accumulated work, consistency of that you've been doing from the past that made the growth happen. Those accumulated efforts, accumulated consistencies that has made the growth possible. Without those things, come on, you are going nowhere. So that's just it. This is just me letting my thoughts out. I'm not saying this is how someone should live their life. This is how you should think, or I'm just saying my own perspective, my own insights about life, the way I've seen it. The way me I've seen life may be different from it is not like different, it is virtually different from any other person. Mm. Yes. Constructivism, and there's this it's constructivism has different types, and there's one called radical constructivism. Said all the things that we know about this life, like all our objective reality, it is based on all the things that we know. It is based on how we see things and how we talk about it. What I see, what I know, what I'm saying is not right to some people. It's not the standard way of saying it. It is just my own will that I've seen it, and I'm talking about it in my own knowledge. Something like that. I've seen it that way, and I'm talking about it that way. You know, so that's it. What I've known, all the things I've known in this life, it is based on my interpretation and how I talk about it and how I see it. What I just said now to other people may be wrong. That's why I don't like to blame someone, maybe in an argument or anything, any controversial topic that I might find myself in. I don't like to just talk down on people, because for you to be there in that position, in that situation, we are kind of like conversating. It's not like you don't have something in your head. You do have something, but our views may be disagreeing. May not be, that's what makes us human being. My views may be different from your view. We are not trying to bring something that is different entirely from different background. I'm being raised from my other from different background, and you too. So it's very obvious and true that we see this life differently, and no one should ever take a this thing from it. Should never take offense from it. That's what I want to say. Should never take offense from it. Should like no offense taken, because that's just the reality of a human being. You can't say what you're saying is the subjective truth. Maybe there are some subjective truths in this life based on science, our thoughts, our realization is just to our knowledge. And anyone that is in need of knowledge, that is seeking for knowledge, you go after it, because knowledge is the only thing that is never wasted in this life. You should go after it. You should um, use knowledge to your own best. That's just it. But anything in this life, anything you want, either anything, name it, it has to take a time. It has to take process. It has to take dynamic before it can come true. Before it can come true. See, we should see it from that perspective of we being born from our dayhood. I am now me today. I can say my name confidently because I'm being named that you are Mifoluwa. You are something. Before you cannot see it, you cannot even open your eyes. So growth should not be rushed, should be patience, should be calm down, and in time what we are looking for, what we want, God will make it possible. Because without him, nothing is gonna come true. So that's just my thought today, my 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 insights. It's not advice. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm just me doing my thing. Nothing special about this thing. Anyone can. So I think I might. Maybe I've tried. I can just shoot this thing off now, because people are actually join. I don't know. Just great. Life is great. And I said something yesterday in my post that every day can be a great day, and the only thing that we can do for ourselves is to be in a good mood every other day. Because we shouldn't let the challenges, problems that we are going through dictate how we behave, how we see it, how we react. The thing is going to tell on us. No one is disputing the fact that every day is every day can be challenging, every day can be problematic, but we should learn how we control our thoughts. And it is the only thing that we can control. We cannot control all these inevitable things that is bound to happen anyway. You cannot control it. There are little or no things that we can control physically, but the only thing that we can control inside is our thoughts. It's the only thing we can control. I- some other people problems may be problem to them, may be challenging to the extent that they don't even know to how to deal with it. But for some people, they will just like, okay, this is a problem. Can I control it? Can I? Um, I cannot control it. I just need to calm down. This time will pass. This thing will pass too. Like a French phrase, tout passera. This means this one too will pass. this means this one too will pass.